Your original hometown dealer, Saida, Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
People are concerned about rising energy costs, rising grocery costs. So how do we deal with that?
Well, luckily, Nevada is at the heart of energy production in the ways of renewables and things of that nature. Everybody knows that we're getting lithium. We know that electric cars are somewhat involved in the future. Solar is a big deal. And now it's a matter of where do we place the solar so that we don't have to look at it every day. And that's the big issue for the rural areas. The city of Las Vegas doesn't have the space to put the solar, and so sometimes it encroaches on our rural areas. So we have to balance that.
So I was wondering, in the news lately, we had this issue with ballots being reported as counted. Are you concerned that that might showcase some discrepancies in the upcoming election?
Well, we always have to be vigilant about our elections, and that goes back a long time ago. That's not just recent events of 2020. We always want to watch our election processes and make sure everything's clean, and that's why we have county clerks that are responsible for that. So again, a county clerk, being an elected official in most cases, has to be able to be for the people and make sure that the votes are counted correctly. Make sure all the mechanisms are in place to ensure safety and security of that ballot. Your ballot is sacred.
What are some of the real finite, detailed issues that somebody might want to come out and really needs to vote you on?
Well, the reason that people really need to vote, and keep in mind that a lot of people didn't vote in the last election and the election before that because they've given up. So our party has been fractured in such a way, the Republican Party is fractured in such a way that nobody feels that their vote counts or they don't have trust in the system. You know, it might be a voter issue, voter integrity issue, and we got to make sure that people can trust the government. So we want to bring back reasonable people, people with ethics, people with morality, and people that can always do the right thing, because when you do the right thing, people will come to you. And we want to make sure people come to the polls and vote for the candidate of their choice.
So you said something interesting about development, but there's a fine line there. For example, there's talk of, not too far from here, a spaceport being built. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I've heard of the spaceport, and I don't know a lot about it. However, I think it could be good for our economy. I don't know that it's going to do anything environmentally to damage us. I think it could be a good thing, and I need to look into it more, and I promise I will.
Thank you so much, William.